Yo, what's the deal, y'all? Welcome to the podcast, man. May Revenue On Air Podcast. And today we actually got a special guest, Player Mike. Player Mike, the one and only. Man, pleasure to have you here today.
Yes,
pleasure
sir.
to have you here today. So tell me, man, how you feeling today? How you feeling?
I'm feeling okay, man. Feeling blessed, man.
Okay,
Yes,
that's
sir.
good. So Player Mike, where are you from originally?
I'm from Ohio originally, man.
Ohio.
Yeah, we call my town Moneytown, Ohio. Man.
Okay,
Yeah, it's
Moneytown,
called Middletown.
Ohio.
We maybe 20, 30 minutes outside of Cincinnati.
Okay.
In the middle,
Okay.
yeah,
Got you.
yeah.
Got you. Okay. So Player Mike, so where did this journey start for you?
What is this? Far as like,
You know what? But before you answer that question, because I know you, I've met you, we spoke and we connected with each other. But for the people who out there who don't know you, you want to explain to them a little bit about who you are, what you do in Ohio, like you said, where you come from?
yes, my name is Player Mike. I'm from Ohio. I've been out here in Vegas for like 3 months. I'm a hip hop artist, man.
Okay.
I'm a man of many
Right.
gifts, man,
Right.
many talents,
You're
man.
right.
you
You're
know.
right. Of course.
I'm Denny Aries, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, like this, I got a passion for the hip hop, man.
Okay.
Because it's always, I grew up listening to Big Daddy Kane, Snoop,
Okay.
Dr.
Yeah.
Dre, The
Of course.
Chronic.
Of
You know what I'm
course. Of
saying?
course. Of course.
Plenty of them, man. Like, so I always dig like the storytelling back then. You know what I mean?
Got you.
Like, so so it's a creative way to get your it's
Yeah.
like a diary. So like a hip-hop
Right.
diary, yeah.
And like with to rebuttal off what you said, you always love the storytelling. Do you feel like your music is it like that? Do your music tell a story to the people when they listen to it?
Absolutely. It tells
Okay.
my truth, man. Like my life's an open book, man.
Okay.
I try to, tell them about like my life learning experiences, like the mistakes I made through the way. Like, I'm a big homie in my town, so it's like
Yeah.
I got big homie music. Man,
Yeah, okay. Got you.
absolutely.
How do you feel about the new generation of music and everything like that? Because like you said, Snoop Dogg, the Snoop era, like Dr. Dre and Ice Cube and all them, it's a lot different from now. How do you feel about this new generation? How do you fit in with this new generation of music?
Honestly, like I really feel like I really don't really fit in with them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I'm really not really doing what they. I'm not really
Yeah.
doing what they into.
Right.
So you know what I mean? Like, so that's what makes mine unique. You know, what I'm saying unique too. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to be them or fit
Yeah, of
in
course.
with them guys.
Of
You know what I
course,
mean?
of
Like it would kind of look probably kind of crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But you know what though, because and I'm not gonna ask you your age or anything like that. I don't know if you care to say it or let the people know what your age is. But there's a lot of older guys too as well that actually does music that how you call it that not this kind of like this younger generation, but it appeals to like the young crowd and like everything like that. Do you ever try to make music like that appeals to the crowd? Maybe like keeping your same style, like your storytelling style and everything like that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got a versatile flow. So like every song, like if they going like on YouTube and stuff like that, like on the Player Mic, they'll see like every song it does tell stories, but
Okay.
it's in different styles. Like
Got
every
you.
time if the beat's different, I'm rapping different. Yeah.
Got you.
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good. And how long have you been doing music?
Since 2008.
2008. Okay.
Yeah, like I done took it serious when 2008.
Okay.
Yeah, but we was always freestyling with the guys and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But like far as like trying to pursue it, yeah, out of town like 2008.
2008. Okay. And is it something that like you started with your homies, or is this something that you picked up along the way? Maybe you said like, man, I want to try this out for some money, or man, I just really have a passion for it and I like music.
I started out with my guys. Like I got this right here. I started this from the streets, this 10th Avenue.
Yeah.
And we was in the streets and everything like that. Then I came home from being incarcerated, and that's when we try to make a transition and try to switch over. And
Okay.
a lot of guys that got this on their arm, like they all can rap too. So everybody had a story, but like I started this, so it's almost made common sense for me to still be walking it all the way out. You know what I mean? Like
something
absolutely.
you started. You want to?
Yeah.
Okay. Got you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah, sounds good, man. So transitioning from Ohio to Las Vegas, and I don't know how long you've been out here, but do you want to explain that transition, like, and how it happened and why it happened?
Yeah, I've been out here for like 3 months. December. about 3-4 months now. About 4 months now.
Okay.
It's a lot more opportunities out here, and so I feel like that's why I said it's a great. I should have been came out this way. You know what I mean? Like, because like it's different from being in your hometown than coming somewhere else and then being acknowledged. You know what I mean?
The
Like,
love is different, and
because a lot, I get it. A lot of people from your hometown, they don't want to be your fan. You know what I'm saying? Like, because they know you. It's like, come on, you know what I mean? So, but when you come out somewhere different, they get to see you for who you are.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It's a few guys we probably did dirty back in my hometown. They probably wouldn't want to support it. You know what I mean? Like, they would probably be telling other people like, don't fuck with him.
Yeah, of course. But you know what though? Every city have their own, their own problems, their own issues, and their own people like that maybe is trying to, put smut on your name or like assassinate your character in some type of way. It's all about how you get over that and how you move around it and how the people see you as who you are. Right. So it's all about establishing who you are as a person with the people, with the city, and with the environment.
Absolutely.
So so that's really good. So in Ohio, and you said you started in 2008, with music and everything like that. So how was that going for you in Ohio? Because I know you came out here obviously for better opportunities, better beginning, and better shining and everything like that. But how was it for you in Ohio?
It was going great. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't. I feel like and I feel like I had to be like the sacrificial lamb, like to step out there first, like. We had another young guy too named Boomer, Free Boomer. Step out there to lead by example, like stepping outside the box.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because back at home, like we don't get to see the guys pulling up in the Lambos, the Rolls Royce, the Bentleys. Like more, like,
but you see a lot of that out here.
Yeah, so it's more influential out here. Like it's more, you know what I'm saying? So you be like. I personally be more prone to be like they can make it out here versus where it ain't none of that going on.
Got you.
A lot of people back at home they tell you like, hey, you got to go out of town to make it.
To make it right, 100%, 100%, and that's true because it seems like in your own hometown, people know you like you said, so it's hard for them to like see you as somebody influential, somebody they can look up to, somebody they could see as a celebrity one day, support their stuff, and it's so crazy because it shouldn't be like that. It should be like, damn, I see somebody in my city, I know him personally, I want to support him to the fullest because this is us, this is our circle, this is our city. I would love to see him make it out one day, but instead everybody hate each other in their city. They're like, it's a selfish thing, it's a greed thing, I want to be the one shining. I want to be the one shining. I want to be the one on top. So definitely understandable. Besides, like when you come to these other cities and everybody's from different cities, so everybody's out here supporting each other, working with each other, and making stuff happen.
Absolutely.
So yeah, man, that's really good to hear. Like glad you're out here, like chasing your dreams and goals. Now, being out here, what is your plan for this music, and how do you plan to make this dream a reality for you?
My plan is to like network with the guys that's out here that's got the common goals. You know what I mean? Like I just said, like we going from nothing to something. Like I was telling some people the other day, they was like, because before I had came out here about a year and a half ago, they was talking about the financial status and what we was going through, the problems we was going through at this time.
Yeah.
And then I was like, well, look, let it be known this year. Well, if they were saying all this about like the financial status and we crazy, well, let it be known that through social media sites that it's God doing this. You know what I'm saying? If you know what I'm saying, because if they're not willing to help, on your own. Yeah, absolutely, it's God doing it. But we put it through social media. You know what I'm saying? Like
100%.
Back in the day, they couldn't do that. They just had, we had to read about it and just, you know what I'm saying. But now you get to see
the media
God's
is
work.
here. Yeah, the media is here. Like if you're not taking advantage of all this that's here, it's just you. You know what I'm saying? Because it's so much more easier now for people like us, rather than back then when you had to have a hard copy of your CD, when you had to go out there and really hustle and give your CD out and go to these record labels and like, hey, please listen to my song. Hopefully get a spin on the radio one day, So it's so much more easier now. And to get what we need to get, it's all about, obviously, you got to have the right connections. You got to know the right people. You got to be doing the right things for your career. But I feel like it's so much more easier now that everybody's getting a lot lazier now. It took the grind out of it. It took the hard work and dedication, because a lot of these cats and a lot of these guys nowadays do want stuff handed to them, and they believe like when they get on social media, they get a little buzz or like a little viral video. They're like, oh, I should be getting paid, and I should be signed, and I should like I'm already there, I'm already rich, because they don't see the process behind it of really having to work for it, really having to get into these doors, really like you're like you can see it there, but if you're not like really pursuing it the way that every successful person have pursued it, I feel like it's just you're just gonna be there waiting the whole time. You get what I'm saying? Because a lot of these guys, they want it handed to them. They want you to just be like, all right, come on, everybody, get together and like let's just But if you understand what I'm trying to say,
absolutely,
like because you're from the era where I'm pretty sure of where like they were putting in the work,
footwork.
they were footwork. You like handing out those CDs and like really having to work hard for this stuff.
Right.
When mixing and mastering wasn't so easy.
Like, I still write my music in the
notebook, right?
Yeah. I'm seeing that with the phones. Not
for sure. I use my phone. I ain't gonna lie. I still use my phone. I pulled out a piece of paper today, but I use my phone, because it's a lot easier now with social media. What I'm trying to say, it's a lot easier now with all these tools and technology that we have, but even with these tools and technology, they don't take advantage of it because it just made people so much more lazier.
Right.
So absolutely. Not to just rant about stuff like that, but I got a passion for this stuff, but other than that, man, coming along the way, you're out here now in Vegas, you've been doing these shows and everything like that. Have everything been working in your favor, or is there anything that you feel like you can be doing a little bit better?
I feel like at first I did. I ain't gonna lie, because I'm an impatient type of guy. Like,
yeah.
But everything's been working out for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's been at a great pace though, and like everybody's been supportive. Like, I started from at the Virgin, the spot over there, and then it just meeting different
from
people,
there,
and
networking,
and then they being helpful. Ain't nobody being like trying to steer you away, nothing like
Okay, got you.
Absolutely.
Okay. Okay. Is there anything or any venue that maybe you want to hit, or any artists out here that you want to work with like directly, or are you just right now just testing the waters, going around trying to do as much as networking as possible, like with the young, with the local artists and everything like that?
I actually, it's like 3-4 of them. I've been in their DMs, like, but I haven't got to link up with them to do the music yet. Yeah, but it's like 3-4 of mine I heard so far. Like,
okay.
And then what's the homegirl name? I think she had an event last night. 80s.
Yeah. Okay, 80s.
Too.
Okay.
Yeah, but the guys, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a few guys I rock with, like Zoe, Biggie, Trey Times, three times.
Okay.
Manny D, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a few SB33, like I need a. You don't want to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
can
we
put
something? Of course. Okay.
Good, you know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like,
so guys, if you're watching this, just hit him up. He would like to work with you guys. Guys and girls. You know what I'm saying? So
absolutely.
Right. Okay. Cool. So what do you feel like right now your career needs? Like, are you managing yourself or are you under management? If not,
I'm managing myself.
Like, is there anything right now that you feel like you need in your career, or do you feel like you're on a good path, or is there anything that you think or can advance your career right now?
Yeah. Oh yeah, like a manager, for sure. I'm right now. I'm a one-man band right now.
Okay, got you.
So
you're doing it on your own right now. So
that's why I came out for all the opportunity.
Got you.
I'm trying to get everything I can get, bro.
Got you.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm in it to win. I'm all
got
in,
you,
bro.
Got you.
So, yeah,
and you seem like you're a real hustler, man. Like, you really love this. Like, you're really dedicated to it, and you really want something good to happen out of this.
Absolutely.
So with that being said, and just knowing that, what do you do it for? Before you answer that though, and I'm sorry about this, just pull the mic a little closer to you, just so. Yeah, there you go. Because I know you. Yeah, just so we can pick you up in here. Yeah, there we go.
You said, what do I do it for?
Yeah. So what do you do it for?
Let me be 300 with you, man. Like, I'm one of the guys that made the mistakes as a young kid, like not listening to your parents at 13, 14 years old, hit the streets, and then been all invested this whole time in the streets, 3 or 4 penitentiary numbers. That's like, it's only like, like it makes sense. I got a label, clothing line, like all my egg it was in this basket right here. I want to leave a legacy, man, and make the transition, man. Like I do got a real life story, man. Like, and I do believe wholeheartedly, like this is what God wanted me to be. It's His plan. I was just being disobedient. Like even when He showed me visions, I wasn't being all the way mentally and spiritually strong enough to follow suit.
Gotcha.
I supposed to have been out here 3-4 years ago doing this, but I'm dragging my feet because I'm a human. I ain't perfect, you know what I mean? So 100%. The flesh, you know what I mean? So yeah, bro, like I love to do this, bro. Like I'm learning how to be me, man. I made the sacrifices. They did the abstinence and take time to figure out who I am and to love me more and go through this because I grew up with low self-esteem. I come from poverty, bro. We come from nothing, bro. So I come up like the majority of the ones. That majority is out here trying to do something, man, and got a lot of self-doubt about themselves. They probably criticizing themselves a lot because of, what I'm saying, they had it hard too. You know what I mean? Their parents wasn't there or they were putting them down. Like, not saying mine was putting me down and like that, but we had it, fucked up, bro. You know what I mean? So, like at the end of the day, like I'm trying to show all, like it ain't too late to do it, man. Like, follow it ain't too late to follow your dreams, man. Like, follow your heart. You know what I mean? Press pause on your brain and press play on your heart, and watch you get everything you love because the heart loves. The brain think. The brain, we do too much thinking, man. Like thinking about what another motherfucker saying about you, or thinking about you, or that type of shit. And when you lock in about who you is from the heart, bro, you ain't worried about what a motherfucker thinking, bro. You always doing what you know to do because you know how what you want to do in life. You know what makes you feel good inside. You ain't gotta be thinking this motherfucker can make you feel good. You start moving with your heart. You know what you're doing, bro. You know what I mean?
This is self-love.
Absolutely. This is a love versus hate spiritual battle we're going through right now.
100%.
Absolutely. I don't even want to get into politics, but the
political,
you know what I mean?
I love this type of energy.
You know what I'm saying? The political side of this shit is there's some hate going on that side. And you know what I'm saying? We need to be we're going to step up and be the spokesperson of this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day,
and knowing that, just knowing like how much negativity comes with this, and how much negativity is already here with this. And I know you said follow your heart and do it from your heart.
Absolutely.
Do you ever feel like people will take advantage of moments like that or situations like that?
They could, but
and are you ever afraid of people coming in and taking advantage of your heart, like because you're a genuine and good guy?
I feel like at the end of the day, like the only way they get that close, I made them mistakes before, is because of somewhere I was using my mind too. Like right now, like I'm only doing shit I know that I need to do.
Yeah.
How can somebody fuck me over? If, like you love doing what you do, I'm gonna move with like people, good spirit people who love doing what they love to do.
Right.
So if they crossing over, they gonna cross themselves up. We cross each other over. You know what I'm saying?
Because I'm doing something. Good.
Absolutely.
I'm doing it out the kindness of my heart. I'm showing you a lot of love, and this is something that you can grow and build from it. And then you're gonna cross me.
Absolutely. You know what I mean?
And then you never get another opportunity or advantage like that.
It's pointless. You know what I'm saying? Like, but if you love yourself, why would they do that? You know what I'm saying? If they going for like, because I wasn't taught it like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm making sacrifices. We going from day to day learning. You know what I mean? To try to go love ourselves wholeheartedly. Because love is light. Everybody will see it.
You know and you know what though? A lot of people, they don't think like that though. A lot of people don't think like that. They do think like, oh, I'm just gonna get this person and use them for what I could out of them. Do a quick little this and that, and then I'm gone because there's more people out here anyways, So there's people like that with their hearts so cold and so like caught up with, like you said, their mentality, the way they think about, how life is and like how they want to be about life, that they miss out on so much opportunities. They ruin so much blessings, and like they just run on about their life like, okay, well, I did what I had to do, and got up out of there pretty much, So how do you, like, just knowing that too, how do you move around people like that?
They don't. Back then, I used to just make the mistakes, but now I really don't really be around them now. You know what I mean? Like it's because it's kind of hard to find people that's on common ground that you own. Like, and at the end of the day, like, because it sounds more like a joke. In my position right now, I'd be like, hey man, I like to do music too. That steer a lot of people away from me. You know what I'm saying? The majority of them might be like, oh, this nigga crazy or something like that. So you know what I mean? Like at the end of the day,
why do you think that though?
because I've seen the action from that. You know what I'm saying? But just bringing it, I don't know why it's like that. You know what I mean? But
no, well, why you don't know why? But what could you think about? Like maybe like, oh, they think. What do you think? Why do you think people respond to that when you tell them, oh, I do music too? Why do you think they respond like that?
Because at the end of the day, I think they more look at it like for the age perspective.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, nigga, you should. If you're looking at it for like that, you should have been on. Like, says
Gotcha.
who?
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Did he? Like, I don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, like this be like says who? What age you supposed to be? You supposed to be like a kid or something? Who says we got to be a young kid?
Who says
to
this? Make it in life?
Yeah, who says that?
Right. Nobody said that. Right. Like, and at the end of the day, it comes when it's supposed to. You get what I'm saying? Because your blessings, like, and if you believe in this, and if you believe in a divine timing and energy and everything like that, then you understand not every opportunity and every moment is for you. Maybe you're supposed to get rich at a certain age, you know? Maybe the opportunities, that you thought you missed, or like the timing that you thought it was supposed to be just wasn't your timing.
Absolutely.
Maybe a lot could have went wrong in that time, you know? And like, I like to use this example. It's like, when you give somebody something too early, it ruins their entire life. Like, for example, let's just say you give a 10-year-old a Lamborghini. What is he going to do with a 10-year-old going to do with a Lamborghini? Ruin it, crash it, destroy it, kill itself. You get what I'm saying? So it's like God giving your blessings a little too early before your time. Don't ever think it's like you didn't get it like the time you thinking and it's like, oh, it's not for me. No, you never know when it's your time. You get me? So just keep working, keep pushing, and everybody timing is different.
Right, absolutely.
Straight up. You know, everybody timing is different. So I respect what you're doing, man. I really do. And I would never turn nobody down just because of their age or what I think about them, you know. But it's one thing, too, when you're working in a professional business and, like, you understand, like, nobody can just bring you no bullshit either, you know. Like, no crap, no, nothing that you can't, how do you call it, promote and push correctly too, you know. Absolutely. So that's another thing too when it comes to this business. Like, you gotta at least have something that you're bringing good to the table for people to even want to work with you, or even decide like, oh yeah, this is somebody that I actually want to work with, you know, no matter age or nothing like that, you know.
I'm bringing great things to the table when I come.
Yeah.
All the way around the table, they're gonna see. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know,
100%, 100%, man. So yeah, I support you all the way, man. That's good. So so you're out here now, man. Sorry about that. So you're out here now. Is there any like big things that you plan on doing for the future? Is there any big steps that you plan on taking? Like, for example, maybe you want to work towards start touring. Maybe you want to work towards like a huge album. Maybe you want to work towards getting a big feature. Maybe, you know, is there anything like that in your future plan?
Yeah, you hit them all the above.
Yeah,
like,
all
the above.
Okay.
Like, bro, I'm ready to work, bro. Like,
yeah.
I'm ready. I came out here to do it all, ready to work, bro.
Do it all.
To lead by example, bro. Like, in the fourth quarter, man, I ain't got that much time. I'm trying
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm ready to work with whoever, bro. Like,
so and saying that too, because it's like, because me personally, I don't want to work with every and anybody. You get what I'm saying? Only because I understand what working with too many people comes with. It comes with meeting the wrong people. It comes with, you never know who you're going to get in front of you, who may cover up like this perfect person, you know what I'm saying? And later on is just there to jeopardize you, you know, and like sabotage you, ruin your image and everything like that, and just destroy your whole, you know, like everything you built for. So me personally, I don't want to work with every and anybody, but I feel like when you know what you want in life, when you know the position that you want to be in, when you understand what it takes to be in a certain position that you're looking for, I feel like you're going to cut it down. You're going to look at things. You're going to see things for what it is. You're going to make sure you want to do things on point. You're going to make sure like, okay, what do I need to get to the next level, right? For example, what do I need to get to this all right, a big show? Like, for example, let's just say you want to open up for who's your favorite artist right now? Who would you want to open up right now?
Open up for that's a good question.
See, things like this, right? Things like this, right?
That's crazy.
Things like this, you need to know. You want to know. You want to know because, like, I get where you're coming from. Though you're like, man, I just want to get it. I gotta get it now. But it's like when you get in, when you the reporter hits you, or like they meet you. Hey, player Mike. So we're here at what do we event? So what's your favorite song by him?
By who?
Whoever it is, right? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like it's those pop-up questions and those pop-up things you got to be ready for. Like that's how you got to tell yourself too. Like, I want this. I really want this. I really want to make it, right? But what's the step I really want to take to get to this big dream and this big goal?
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
what would be the common step? Like everybody's step ain't the same.
It ain't.
So,
it ain't
so
at all.
that's so
You
like
know, it ain't
I
at
can say
all.
this. I can say I want to work with whoever.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? But doesn't mean I'm gonna get to work with everybody.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? But
it doesn't mean that you're always gonna get to work with everybody.
But the thought of it, like where I'm at and how hungry I am, it's the thought of that. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I mean? Like absolutely. You know what I mean? Like it's on that level. Like bro, I'm ready. If somebody was to see this right now and they was on that and felt the vibe, looked it up on YouTube and seen where I was at with it, and seen like I can see where he was going with it.
Yeah. Got you.
Let me DM this man, and I'm gonna go straight to it. That's where I'm at with it right now. You know what I mean?
All right, yeah. and then for example, like let's just say Snoop Dogg. You know, like you really want to work with Snoop Dogg. What do you feel will be the necessary steps to reach out to Snoop Dogg, or like really like get his attention, or really what would you do in a situation like that?
I would hope this be me. Like, look, I'm 6'5". Like, look, pretty soon, like I'm graduating.
You kind of look like him a little bit too.
Hey, people be saying it out here, bro.
Like, I could definitely see y'all working with each other. But my point of where I'm going with that is just like, because I like to encourage everybody to like not just at the same time it's good to work with everybody, but it's like really have a plan for your future, because if you just walk in blind, man, it's like, damn, you don't want to repeat the same last 5 years that you just did, you know what I'm saying, the same last 10 years, because you're like, now if it feels like, it looks like motion, right, because you're just working with everybody, so it looks like it, but when you get to the end, it's like, wow, still.
Let me hit you, son. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're good. You're good.
I'm gonna give you a good prime example.
And this is just example of not just like I'm just telling you this just to tell you this. It's just like any artist that's out there watching.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? That's going through the same. Yeah.
And like I said, like if I could blow up to get the money like 50, I got shot 9 times. Like, you know what I'm saying? If
like
no, I'm saying if I could get the money, like everybody got their own story. Really got shot. Like I feel like mine's like this. I feel like mine's like this though. I feel like, hey, I walk, you know what I'm saying, by faith, not by sight. I might, you know what I'm saying? Like I came out here and the car had 200,000 miles on it. Yeah. Did I know that it was gonna get here? No, I didn't.
You did not.
Nah, but I put faith in. So at the end of the day, that's what I'm saying. This story is gonna be different than anybody else's story. This is, you know what I'm saying? This is my story.
And what you just said was so important, because that just defeated everything we just try to talk about.
Absolutely.
I don't walk by sight. I walk by faith.
Absolutely.
So it don't matter who I work with, how many people I work with. I don't walk by sight. I walk
it's gonna
by
jump,
faith.
bro. That's what I said. You see my caption? I seen the caption. I said revelation. I said preparation, manifestation. Like revelation. It was revealed to me. The vision was revealed. Preparation, prepare for what was revealed to me, and then manifestation. Now we living that out. You know what I'm saying? Like there was no plan. All I can say is they say, "What type of plan you got?" I said, "It's God's plan."
Right.
What y'all want me to do?
Right. 100%.
You know what I'm saying?
Give me 1 second. Having a good time so far?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Right. So like you said, man, divine, like we said earlier, divine timing, walking by faith, not by sight. And I know a lot of people will be like, "Oh, seeing is believing." Well, I've heard like a lot of millionaires say like they never physically saw their $1 million, their future, like it was just there. They just knew that they were supposed to be something in life. They were supposed to be successful. They just knew it deep in their heart when nobody could see it, when they couldn't see it physically right in front of them. They just knew it, and they just put that thought right there into work, like into fruition. And just so yeah, man. So I believe in you, man. I really hope you keep going, and the more you keep going, you're gonna keep running into the right people.
Absolutely.
You're gonna keep running into the right people, the people that's right for you, because everybody ain't the right people too, so right. So definitely, man. So just knowing what you know now, man, and just knowing what you know now, and just coming as far as you did now, did it come with any real hard times for you?
Yeah.
Like times where you said like, damn, I should just quit.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Tell us a little bit about that.
Like when I first started doing this and we were doing music and stuff like that, we was going through different households. It's maybe 15, 20 of us. We got shows going from Monday to Sunday, you know what I mean, in Cincinnati, Dayton. Like, we in the middle of Dayton, too. I don't know why I ain't say that. My town called Middletown. We in the middle of Cincinnati and Dayton. You know what I mean? Like, shout out to Dayton, too. Like, but we used to do shows going through there to the point that when people started getting incarcerated, my brother went to the feds and stuff like that. The crew started splitting up. And then, so now once the crew started splitting up, our city started being, they weren't convinced no more. So everything, so once that started, that would make you almost go like, if everybody don't believe, like, why should I? Especially when you come from places where you're not really prone to make it. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas really don't believe in themselves enough to make it. So,
and like you said, when you come from cities that, well, we're not supposed to make it anyways, it's so much more easier to just quit than keep pushing. That's so crazy.
Yeah, and you know,
and I know there's a lot of people that right now, like, probably is going through the same thing, you know, and like they probably like, man, this is not worth it. How can you convince somebody right now that's going through what you went through, like, to never give up?
I can tell them. I can tell. That's why I love the social media thing. Like, now we get a chance right now. Like, how we doing right now? Shout out to this, bro. Like, get to explain what they seeing. You know what I mean? Like, because absolutely. You know what I mean? Like, hey man, because I went through exactly what they went through. We just in different regions. Like, over here they gangbang stuff like that, but on ours we gangbang. It's not the color thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we got some of them out there, but it's the same shit. But like, all I can say is, like, just to stay at whatever you do. Like, everybody was blessed with some type of gift. You know what I mean? Like, where I started at, I started going to the gym. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Because it's and it helps builds with your confidence too. They go hand in hand. It help build your self-esteem, your confidence stuff. Because you slowly but surely, subconsciously, you achieving something. You achieving little small goals. Like, just waking up every morning, that's a blessing. But going to the gym, you know what I'm saying? You letting your mind become, you know what I'm saying? Your thoughts become your speech. Your speech become your action. You know, and at the end of the day, so next thing you know, you achieving small goals. Like, that'll start, you know, getting you together. It did me. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, look, I ain't about to be funny, listeners. Hold. I ain't about to be funny, listen. People were saying this. They were saying I was built like Rick Ross and Snoop Dogg, like at the same time, like a popsicle. So, you know what I mean? Like,
he said, I ain't trying to be funny, gonna say some funny shit.
Niggas, that's what they were saying. Like, you know what I'm saying?
They say you was built like Rick Ross and Snoop Dogg. It's crazy.
Mallet, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, and that shit used to bother me, bro. Like,
that used to bother you?
Yeah, that shit used to bother me, bro. Like, so,
that's
bro.
Crazy.
So I'm like, I'm getting the gym. So it started boosting me. Now, look, I'm out here. It had me enough confidence, like, because it needed that, you know what I mean? With your self-esteem, your age, confidence, I needed all that. You know what I mean? Like, gotcha. I'm glad it was revealed to me to do it. Get your mind, body, and spirit right.
Right. 100%. And then if you can make it, when you make it, not if you can make it, when you do make it to the top, you become a millionaire, right? Now you're rich, you're famous, you're doing everything you work for is starting to, you know, come into play. What do you plan at the top? How do you plan to give? Do you plan to give back? How do you plan to give back? Or just what's your plans for the future when you do become a successful millionaire?
Definitely to give back. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm definitely more of a servant type of guy. Like, I would have been made it if I wasn't putting people before me. You know what I mean? Like, so, definitely. Yeah, absolutely, bro. And that's so real important. Shit. That's really real shit, bro. Right. I got an enormous gift, bro. Like, but at the end of the day, like, yeah, definitely. Like, I had we was trying to get these pools back in our city. Both of the pools they down. We
in Ohio.
Yeah. And they dried our city out. I told we used to go to had a community. I used to have meetings with them. Like, man, like when I grew up, we used to go swimming. We ate. And then we went home, went to sleep, go to school. You know what I'm saying? When y'all taking this out, the kids ain't got nothing to do. Right. They, you know what I'm saying? They more waking up being more negative. They ain't got nothing to do. Got a lot of energy for no reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
And they put it somewhere else.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right, 100%. So that's really good, man. That's really good. Family and everything like that. Do you have family support? Do you have family out here? And how is that contributing within your music career right now?
I got family. I got an uncle out here, but I got it's a family. My mother, she's out there. She's a pastor out there in Ohio. You know what I'm saying? But far as with this right here, like, like my kids be supportive. They call stuff
Okay.
like that. Yeah, that's the more. That's the most important.
That's good. That's
jump
really
off for
important.
Sure.
Yeah,
like,
no,
they
for
definitely
sure.
tap in. Like
Like they support instead of
Yeah.
like, Dad, why are you?
Yeah, because they ain't fuck with the music at first. They
Yeah,
like I used to
okay.
try to push the music on them. They
Yeah.
like nah. But I got a daughter that rap. Her name Lee Bands. Yeah, so she gonna be coming out soon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So, yeah. So,
Is she in Ohio or out
Yeah,
here?
she's in Ohio. She
Okay.
planning on coming out
Cool,
here.
cool. Is she
planning on coming
really?
out
Is she
my-
good though?
She's definitely good, bro.
Okay.
Yeah. She
He's
good
like,
for my daddy,
he's like,
bro.
she's coming out soon.
Yeah.
We're like, all right,
She got
don't just be
videos
breaking-
on. She got videos on YouTube, man.
Okay, Lee Bands. We got to
man.
check
Yeah,
that out.
yeah.
All right, don't
Lee
forget Lee
Bands,
Bands
yeah.
on YouTube. Okay,
Absolutely.
right. Okay,
Mhm.
cool. That's
Yeah.
really good, man. That's really good. So, honestly, you're out here, man. Tell us about the sacrifices along the way that you had to make, man. Because a lot of these, and like we were talking about earlier, like the hard work, the dedication that the people don't put in now. A lot of people haven't made too many sacrifices for their career. Tell us a little bit about the sacrifices you had to make to be in the position that you're in right now.
Oh goodness, like like for one, just to start off like. When you start out in the streets and stuff like that, you make irrational decisions and you start tearing down yourself. Like, you start off with the weed. Then it might go to Hennessy or something. Then it might go to E-pills.
So what you're saying, you had to sacrifice
You got to
this,
do some stuff. You got to do, but you subconsciously hate yourself because you're tearing yourself down.
Yeah.
So when you trying to build yourself up and power up to the highest frequency, you got to make some sacrifices on things you think you love, like these so-called drugs. You said like to do some
Right.
things to get for you love.
Right.
Like to get yourself to get ahead. So that was the first most important thing, because without that, you're not gonna go. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna say you can't go nowhere, but
Yeah.
you're gonna fall short somewhere because somewhere your mind gonna be too foggy.
Too far gone.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, to make
on
the
the
best
wrong
decisions.
stuff.
You know,
Yeah, right.
you can make some ill music though. You know what I'm saying, when you high and shit. But as far as making decision making at the end of the day,
Decision making.
you know
That's the
what I'm
most
saying?
important part. I don't care how good the music sounds.
Yeah.
The decision making is the most important part.
Feel me?
Right. So
Man.
just knowing that, man, and like the necessary sacrifices that it takes. How far are you willing to go to get to where you need to get when it comes to these sacrifices? Meaning, like, one day you have to just pick up and like leave your family alone because they probably want you in a whole different state, or one day you have to make that necessary sacrifice, like when you're in front of you have a group of friends now. Everybody's working together. You probably back in a group and like you're loving the vibe and everything, and boom, you get picked out of the group. And they're like, well, we don't want your group. We want Player Mike. How? No, and know where you're at now in life, and how far you came, and how long you've been doing it. How does that sacrifice right there or that moment go for you?
We keep moving.
He was like, that's not a hard way. He was like, why you making it so dramatic?
Because I'm here now, like I went through all that, and I'm here now, like they put it to the point where like I said, like we were supposed to do it, as a team.
Yeah.
I wanted. If it was up to me, I wanted the world to know that we went from a team. Like we went from these projects, and we went to this street called 10th Ave, and then we took that 10th Ave into this record label called Real Life Production. We showed the steps along the way to be so.
And that shows right there how serious you was taking it.
Absolutely,
you got it tatted on you forever.
Absolutely, yeah, for sure.
Right. Right. He's like, hey, no regrets.
Yeah.
Right. There's someone with a tattoo right now that says no regrets.
Oh.
Right. So that's really good, man. That's really good. So I really hope you keep going and keep obviously, because you seem really dedicated, man, and you really want this. So other than the music and everything, and you say you're a man of many traits, right? So what's next after the music for you?
To be honest with you, I'm thinking about going forward to like stand-up comedy and then movies
Oh, really?
or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
We here, man. I'm here, man.
Of course,
You know what I'm saying? It's time to,
have you ever acted before?
Look, I'm doing it now. Look,
It's
look,
like, I
look.
want to be acting. I just
To be
never done
honest,
it
I'm
before.
doing it now. Like y'all ain't like
Believe it. This is
believe it or not.
acting.
I'm doing it now.
This
Look,
is
y'all know
definitely
me.
right. Nah, for sure. So just knowing that, is there anywhere you want to start off? Like maybe short films, maybe how you call it, what they do on the internet now when they're like little
I'm gonna work with Ice Cube.
content creation
I
and
want to
everything
work
like that.
I said that. Let me get it out there. I'm
Yeah.
on the West Coast. I want to work with Ice Cube. You know what I'm saying, on the movie show. I want to do Cube Vision. You know what I'm saying? If you can't get Chris Tucker or something like that, I cut these joints. I do what I gotta do, man. You know what I'm saying? Can y'all get me out this? You know what I'm saying? Man, let's make this happen, man.
I can see that happening for you working with Ice Cube, no doubt. You know. So look, so we're here right now, right? So look, Cube. I want to talk to you for a second, right? You're not gonna see this, but I mean, no, you're gonna see this. You're gonna see this because look, we're gonna talk and we're gonna tag you. We're gonna tag you, right, Snoop? So Snoop,
Snoop, all up here. No,
Cube, right? So Cube, we love your work. I personally love your work. Love where you came from, man. The NWA era, just from coming out the hood to being a director, music executive, having your own show, we look up to it, man. We look up to it. You know, it's not begging for a handout or like begging for anything. It's just respect, man. And if this can reach you and you can see this, we would love to be a part of your project. Player Mike will love to be a part of one of your acts. You know, if you're doing any movie, if you would love to work with him, you know, we would love to work with you off top. You know, whatever it takes. All right, just let us know. Not whatever it takes, but.
Right, yeah.
But let us know what we can do. All right. So shout out to Ice Cube, man. Shout out to Ice Cube. We would love to work. Right. So so that's really good though, man. That's really, really good, man. So far as acting go, where do you start with that? Because I know it's probably hard to just say, oh, I want to be an actor. Put me in a big film. Where do you plan on starting with that?
I'll be doing little joking reels right now.
Okay,
like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, but I'm eventually I'm gonna start getting more comfortable in
okay.
that. I just don't want to clash with the music and jumping in this music and people not taking me serious because they just see the you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like just don't get it twisted. I got a sense of
humor.
Got you. You know what I'm saying?
Got you. But you see these other guys though, like for example, LaMelo Ball. He went from NBA. Now he's an artist, you know. I mean, he's still in the NBA, but LaMelo Ball.
Oh, okay, yeah, the Hooper, though.
The Hooper, the light skin guy, Okay, he was just at Coachella, I think, for some big festival, right?
So he rapping and stuff now.
Yeah, he raps. He had like a nice little hit song, right? He have a nice little hit song. So I don't think it's gonna change anything for you if you start. I just feel like you got to know how to maneuver with it. I feel like you got to know how to add it into your music. For example, like if people know you're an entertainer. You're an entertainer, so you're an entertainer. You're a music artist. You're a comedian. You do acting, and you're an entertainer. Mm-hmm. So that's great. But what they see you as, like what you're pushing the most, for example, your music.
Absolutely.
They already know. Now that's Player Mike. He's a rapper, but he's also like he does his content. He does content. Yeah. So that's who you are, an entertainer overall, right? Because for example, me as what I do, I like to. Look at myself as an artist, not just a rapper, not just a singer, not just content creator, as an artist. And when you think about the artistic vision, and the meaning behind being an artist, the creation and everything, that's what I feel like. I'm a creator,
right? Okay.
Creator overall. You know what I'm saying? And it's not like we're just doing it just to do it. We have the skill for it. We are good at what we do,
right?
And this is really what the world is all about, especially the world of social media. Mm-hmm. So that's one thing too. Don't ever stop something or put it on hold because you feel like it might just jeopardize what the other thing that you got going on. If you can really pull it off and you can really do it and you're good at what you do, God gave you that gift for a reason.
Okay,
straight up. You get what I'm saying? Like 100%. You know, because if you see my page, man, you'll see a whole bunch of shit going on there. But what do people know me as? For like media. Music, the production, like straight up, like, hey, he's selling insurance. Yeah, I've been selling insurance for a while, right. For some years now. It's making me good money, So yeah. So don't ever like just keep doing that thing, man. Just keep doing that thing, straight up, So if there's right now, you're doing music, you're probably at the peak of your career, like maybe, or whatever you feel that you're at right now. You're obviously in a good position. You're working with everybody. Everything is going smooth for you. When you get to a certain point of your career, where do you feel like, all right, it's time to just like let this continue on its own and I need to relax and just like take a little vacation? Or like just, like...
I don't know. That's a good question, though. I don't even know yet. Because I feel like I've been vacating this whole time. Like I've been resting. Like I'm just, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm just ready to work. Like
yeah.
But
Because at a certain age, like for example, I know some guys, and I know they get to a certain age and they're like, damn man, I've been chasing this thing my whole life, and it became an obsession, and not just a passion, an obsession, and it kind of started ruining me. Do you feel like if you ever get to that point in life, you're gonna make that decision like, okay, you got to see that, you're like, oh, hold on, no,
I think
I haven't. Yeah.
to be honest, I think I probably went through that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Like
really?
I probably already went through there. You know what I mean? Like I probably went through there playing around. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like at the end of the day, like and so now that's why I take it more and more serious. And then, like because
Okay.
the plan at the time what it led to now it's like. You know,
Yeah.
Because like a person could probably be more, probably a normal person, whatever the normal for America is, probably they'd be married by now, married, kids,
Right.
yeah, but that ain't me.
Right.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
not me.
So
Yeah,
speaking of it, are you in a committed relationship?
I'm not in, nah.
Right.
Yeah,
And is this why? Music? Career?
I'm not gonna say that. I'm saying like. I feel like if I would have been doing more legal, legit shit like that, I probably would have still had the family thing. It was just being more in the streets and choosing to be in the streets more than anything than being home.
Okay.
Yeah,
so right now you just like choose to
just lock in on me because I've been like it was like I was roving just with my mind on freeze this whole time. You know what I'm saying? In a negative field.
Yeah.
So.
Do you feel like having like a partner on your side will like benefit your career in any way or
not
help
right
it?
now? I'm working. I'm still working on me. I'm going for the best version. I want to be good for somebody in the future.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't no good for these young ladies right now. You know what I'm saying? So I want to, you know what I'm saying, tell them good for me, and I know when I'm good for them. You know what I'm saying?
Got
but
you.
so it's all good. It's all good.
So how about your and I don't want to just say like this your religious belief, but like what's your faith like when it comes to?
I'm spiritual. I grew up in a Methodist church, but I'm spiritual. I'm more locked in, like just having a relationship with God. And
Got you. And is that the reason why like you rather have a relationship with yourself right now than go find one?
Absolutely, because it'll come in time when I deserve it. You know what I mean? I done played so long, play Mike.
Yeah,
and you know what I'm saying? Like,
it's
so
in your name.
It's
in your name. It's definitely in your name.
Yeah. So when it comes to that time, I'll settle down with her.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna be, I'm gonna be great. We're gonna have, you know what I'm saying? And I want it to be the same way. You know what I mean?
Right.
She's gonna be great for me too.
Right.
You know.
Right. 100%. Okay. And then so. And I don't know if I asked you this already, but I probably haven't. If you weren't doing music right now, like what would be something that you're definitely passionate about that you feel like you would want to be doing, replacing music if you weren't doing music right now?
I don't know. I never.
Never really thought about that.
Because I just feel like it's in that order, like the music, and then go. My whole thing is just getting the message out. The whole like from nothing to something, man. Like,
would you ever think about being a motivational speaker?
Yeah, that too. Like that's what I'm saying. Like they all in that category. Like,
Okay.
like Lord willing, like shoot, like at the end of the day, like eventually you have your own following and build a following. Maybe I'll be able to build up a church and have my own congregation. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? Like it's possible. Anything's possible. You know what I mean? Yeah, for sure.
100%. Do you feel like maybe one day like you actually want a big solid team behind you?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Like it's strength in numbers. I want. That's what I want. That's the whole.
Yeah. That's all.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I just know like I'm taking the initiative step to step out first from my side of the map, and then eventually it should go on like that.
Yeah.
A bunch of people who sick and tired of being sick and tired, and then they learning more, locking in on themselves, loving themselves. So it's just a big force of love. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Gotcha.
Versus the hate, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on? Because it is a spiritual battle. Like, for one, we fighting within ourselves first. Like,
Got you. If there's anything else that you might want to say to the world right now, that maybe any advice or anything like that?
I'm just saying, like, it's time to tap in this fourth quarter. You know what I mean? Like, hey, it costs to speak. We here, you're not putting money in my mouth is, but the truth sells gonna reciprocate. It's gonna come back. Yeah, tap in Instagram, One Player Mike Davis on Facebook. The Mayor Mike Davis. I'm sorry, Mayor Mike Davis on Facebook. And Player Mike on TikTok.
Got you.
Ab this bitch, you know what I mean?
Got you. Well, man, definitely great talking to you, man. Is there anything that we missed that you might want to mention or anything like that?
That's cool, bro.
You good?
It was love.
All right. Well, it was definitely amazing talking to you, man. Definitely amazing talking to you. Good to hear your story. Good to hear where you come from. Good to know what you do it for. Good to know the passion that's in you, man. Even at your age, even though we didn't mention that, but we got into it a little bit. Even doing it when you're doing it now, I'm pretty sure you're gonna inspire a lot of people, man. You have great music. You have great energy, you know, and like we said before, you have the passion for it. So we're gonna talk to Q, man. We're gonna try to get this to Q. You know what I'm saying? If you need they have what's it called when they have doubles? Snoop Dogg double.
You see Snoop, you see this? 1, 2, 3, and 2. Let's get this thing jumping. We out here. I'm out here, bro.
Right. So hey, man, just thank y'all for tuning in, man, to another beautiful episode. I felt that one was really good, man. Great energy, great vibes, man. Good to hear from you, Player Mike. Thank you so much for coming along. All right. Hey, we'll catch y'all next time. All right. May revenue on your podcast, and hope you guys made it to the end. All right.